Hi friends, it's Spicy and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a bullet journal review of my first 3 months, and then we're going to go into audition preparation on the next pages. The first page is a color swatch. The next page is a year in color, which is a mood tracker. The next page is my year overview, and it goes in a clockwise direction. My next page is a dimensional layout of my grid. This was inspired by Amanda Ranch Lee and her channel. I thought it was a really great idea to be able to quickly access the dimensions for different setups that I'd like to do throughout the journal. And continuing into the next set of pages is my period tracker. I really love doing this. It honestly is really insightful and very helpful for me to be able to clearly see when I had my last period, and then I can better calculate when my next period is. The next page, I wanted to do a Dutch door opening. I'm kind of up in the air about what exactly I want to do with it still, so I just left it blank. And now we get into my monthly setups. This one is for May, of course. And because I moved back to Los Angeles, I decided to do a spread dedicated to that. I really loved the Hollywood font, so I kept that theme going throughout. On my first pages is the month spread layout, and then I also like to do special dates coming up as well as things that I have to do. Up next is my habit tracker and my highlights. I really enjoy writing down one thing every day that makes me happy or just in general made my day. And then we get into my weekly spreads. So I started in the middle of May because that's when I first got this journal. I do the month in the top left corner, and then I alternate that every other week with a to-do list in the bottom right corner. Up next is my June spread. I really love designing this one. It was absolutely my favorite. The theme is dedicated to my partners and my 3 goldfish. Our fish's names are Lucky, Fiddler, and Doubloon. And as they're gold, I gave them cute little gold shimmer with my gel pens and just kind of carried that glitter theme throughout the following pages. So then we go next into my habits and highlights. Clearly I am still midway through the month of June, so it's partially filled out and partially not. And then we go into the next week, which happens to be the week we are currently in. And I love putting quotes on my pages that inspire me or motivate me in certain ways. Currently I have an upcoming audition for a dance company I'm really excited about. I felt that this quote was really helpful in keeping me motivated every day. And as you can see, it's going to be my partner's birthday on the 20th, so be sure to come back and wish him a happy birthday. So for the next month in July, I chose to do a bowling theme. My partner and I are in a bowling league and we really love doing the hobby. It's been something that we look forward to every Monday night, so I thought it would be fun to dedicate a monthly spread to that. And next up is my habit tracker and highlight page. I like doing the outside border of my habit page in full color, and then everything on the inside black and white. And then on the highlight page, I like to go in black and white, and I highlight the daily highlight with the monthly color theme. So for the month of July, it's probably gonna be these 2 yellow tones of the boards. For my weekly spreads in July, I really enjoyed doing these little pins. I thought they were really cute. And then in my to-do list, I put a little bowling ball. My favorite part of my July spread is the top left corners coinciding between the first week and the third week. I made it sort of a flip book, so when you go back and forth between the two, it looks like the bowling ball is striking all of the pins that was set up on the first week. So as you can see in the bottom right corner, I do have a big audition coming up on the 31st with Diavolo, and that's actually going to be what I do with the audition prep going into the next pages. I wanted to do a monthly spread just tracking all of the things that I wanted to do in preparation for this audition as a way of keeping myself accountable. So I have the month of June and July set up in this spread. For the first week of June, I decided to do half the size because that week had already lapsed by the time that I was doing this, and I already had logged the activities that I had done. The activities that matter most to me are making sure that I have my headshot and resume completed. I want to build up my LinkedIn profile. I really need to make sure I'm going to the gym almost every single day. Of course, rest days are important. I need to stretch daily, and my left leg has quite a few issues within it. So if I don't stay on top of my left leg with stretching, strengthening, and stabilizing it, then I tend to start having issues that spread from my ankle to my knee to my hip to my lower back. So if I let my left leg get out of control, then it starts to affect my whole body. So I really want to make sure I stay on top of that. With acro, I want to make sure that I'm doing handstands and also working on all of my other acrobatic skills that I just want to make sure I dust off. Dance technique is specifically aimed towards modern technique, but I really wanted to keep it a little more open-ended. So I'll probably be incorporating some hip hop as well as ballet training as well. My research involves, as it sounds, researching Diavolo's dance company. That includes going on YouTube and going through their website and reading every amount of information that they give out. So I titled this page Dance to Diavolo. I might be calling my series that, I don't know. Drop a comment down below and please let me know what you think I should call this series. I'm kind of hung up on it right now, but I would love to have some ideas from you on what you think it should be called. This little icon in the corner that is right next to Diavolo is actually their logo. I'm actually really curious to know what animal it is. It kind of looks like a fox maybe, or maybe a devil. Diavolo actually means day in Spanish, and I fly. So maybe it has something to do with that. I'm not sure, but I would really love to find out more. And of course, I'll keep you posted if I do. But here's that little icon. It's really small, so it's not quite as articulate as I would like to make it, but I still think it's pretty cute. And then here I'm just further highlighting what's the difference between each month. So the top part is the month of June and the bottom part is the month of July. There is 8 weeks until I have this big audition. It's about to be 7 weeks actually on Sunday. So I just want to have a very clear visual representation of exactly how much time I have and what I plan to do within that time to make things work. The only thing I committed to writing down to do for the days of Tuesday through Friday is going to the gym. Everything else I plan to write down as I do it each day. I would love to have a clearer plan of what I'd like to do, but I usually just kind of freely plan things as I go about each day. So if I'm feeling a little bit tight, then I'm going to choose to stretch that day. And on the 9th, I chose to do some more intensive research and journaling about how I was feeling. I do go through phases of doubt with auditioning for this company. They are really highly esteemed and very well known. So when I did my research and I watched what acrobatic skills they were performing, it gave me a lot of confidence and it just lessens the pressure that I put on myself. Watching the skills that they were doing and me thinking, oh yeah, I can do that. So yeah, that's all I have to share with y'all today. Thank you guys for joining me on this bullet journal review and audition prep layout with me. You know who I am and you know what I do. So like, subscribe, and hit the bell too. Bye!